What's up, Internet? So, I wanted to talk about HGSP. What's holographic speed painting? Um, it's called chimpanzee charcoal writing. Our ancestors spent a lot of time around like campfires on flat rocks with burning sticks, entertaining each other. I mean a long time, I mean a really long time. Um, it's part spiritual, where you can get lucky by including a transcendental super being. Um, it's definitely emotional. It's not just scribbling. Some people see nothing, literally nothing, they don't get it. It's kind of like if you're at the point where you're seeing nothing, you should try to hallucinate. Um, and there's some people who see a lot, so much so they think it's AI. It's not AI. I'm really drawing it. It looks like that on the page. Um, it's about circle geometry. It's about how how a dome can make a hologram. You ever play in a play place as a kid and you go up to the big domes, and if they're electrically charged, if they're statically charged, you'll be able to see a hologram risen in front of them. And that static charge is a source of free energy, free AI, and stuff like that. Um, it really will be like when you tap into using the free energy, you should just ask the source and the creator to help you do it. It's like, instead of me teaching literal techniques on how to do it, it'd be better if people who are interested combine a process of calling. The way you get supernatural divine contact is you do only that. You don't do anything else. You don't have breakfast. You don't talk about other things. You don't bring that up. You morph your whole being into, I want to talk to the creator. I want to talk to the maintainer of the universe. And eventually you want to ask it to give you ideas. It may ask you to do something first. Like, you'll have an intuition and then you'll get good at following prompts, right? And then you can become quite powerful. I hope you go with Eternal Pleasure Body, AI Spaceship Core, people that live forever for free. Um, Pro suffering and pro life and death teachings are really look at it, it's mud time, right? But you can really make anything, and I think that's a really cool thing to have, is people who live forever and like it. They like who they are, and they don't have the mortal problems we have. So that's kind of my goal. But yeah, the holographic speed painting is a type of, it is a super efficiency art. Like, when I'm going, I am painting with the bounce. So as it's going, it's making a vibration, and I'm painting with the vibration, and I'm good at eyeballing it and picking how to change a lot at once. So I'm an object per second speed painter because I am working with what already is. Anything that happens on the page is likely to happen again. And I'm working with chaining that extremely efficiently. And I also paint to the left and the right. When I go over a spot, I can, through controlling the force and the vibration, affect what I'd already gone over. And it truly is if you're doing it perfectly, you're painting new things while you're finishing old ones at the same time. And that's a high level of efficiency. That's an extremely high level of efficiency. I make what most other people do look silly, and I enjoy that. It definitely was I had a friend who said I'd be really good at music before I played. I did music where it was an educated person's going to want to know the sheet music and they're going to play it like it's written. I got uneducated, right? And that's where a lot of my personal power came from, was unlearning that. Yeah. So it's pretty powerful. But yeah, I do high efficiency strokes where I am an object per second speed painter. I am efficiently in single motions. I go up and down quickly as a style because I respect the efficiency roots so much. The up and down and just across is extremely efficient. And I respect it so much that I stylize that. I lean into that type of painting because I enjoy it. I think it's cool looking. So I heard yesterday that a helicopter can have like 3 or 4 rotations a second, which is about how fast I am. I can hit it multiple, I can do multiple passes a second, I think. I think I am at the point of like probably as fast as a helicopter. Um, and if you're talking about objects per second, yeah, it's extremely fast. And the secret is that I learn how to roll between energy states. Like instead of drawing one thing is incredibly difficult, I go, any mark I make will look like something, right? And then it's really easy to adjust that field when the baseline is a little more open. It's one of the reasons I question the law. Yes, your bodies can be hurt. Yes, chaos chimps can do all sorts of horrible stuff. And yeah, you need to put rules down. But on a level of like mentalism, having a law, especially early indoctrination, can hamper the person. It can like put this chain around your head. Now don't take the chain off, right? And you think they wouldn't do that, but they would. They have done it to a lot of creatures. So I thought that for them to have better ideas more often, they needed a liberation from law. And I kind of used my show to encourage them into trusting me. So, however effective that was, I certainly would have done better if I was banking. I didn't, in my life, I have not put, people who follow my personal writing will know this, I haven't put much emphasis into earning money, almost none. So, um, almost the opposite, because as God money, I kind of just avoided it. So, it made life kind of dry and lonely, but it was more honest. I feel like I offer holographic money. It's a super efficient economy. Like I'm a highly efficient speed painter. Holographic money would cut out all the waste. It would provide a new boon. It would be the most efficient way the human organization has run holographic money. It's dope. It's a cool idea. It's really awesome. So, yeah, holographic speed painting is real speed art. It's a 360 hologram. So it's a hologram because it can be taken either in small pieces or its whole. And there's multiple scenes that can play out in an area at once. So it is a little bit of like a transponder. The idea, people who are extremely skeptical of man's mind and its influence in interpreting and perceiving reality won't get it. People who are sure that there is like a creator with us whose thoughts can be seen will like it a lot more. They'll get a lot more out of it. And one of the reasons I was so anti-God is I knew from the source's mouth it wasn't God, that the word God was like, he goes about Jesus, he goes, it comes out of a printer. And then he explained like the human power that it was a lightning ball, explained the dynamics that caused this stuff to happen. And it definitely wasn't, it's not like a lot of people say when they had an out-of-body experience, they found Jesus. I found that was not so. I found Jesus was nowhere there. And the being who talked to me, which I do think is what they mean by God, didn't own that story at all. And in fact, pointed fingers. So, yeah. So one of the reasons sometimes it seems like I'm not only an atheist, but I'm completely anti-creator is because I'm trying to save kids from torture. I basically am against the knifing of your genitals. I think you guys should stop that. The fact you did it at all is silly. I'm pretty mad about that, actually. Like, I don't like you as a people. I call you the pedophiles of Trash Planet. So, anyway. Holographic speed painting. It could be used as a free energy source. It could be used as free AI if you understand the principles of how it works. People who just see scribbles, I encourage you to study it closer. People who think it's AI, you should get a copy of my art mailed to you while I'm alive. Don't wait till I'm dead to go, wait, was it real? Because they're all going to go like, nah. You know. I always remember the story of these horses. There was a ranch near me and they built a shade for the horses because Arizona got to be like 110 degrees, right? And this is not an animal that was used to that weather. And the horses stood out in the sun and ate the shade. They literally chewed through the shade legs and caused it to collapse. So, yeah. I kind of think of that with like, here's this awesome free source of everything. No, we're going to go back to the really hard way the slaver told me about, right? Oh, thanks. So, yeah, pretty disappointing. But I kind of took them serious. Be the change you want to see. Okay. Okay. Don't wait for someone else to do it. You do it. All right. I'll do it. Right. So, yeah, holographic speed painting. Real ancestral speed art, something like hologram magic. Can be done fast or slow, is 360. If you do it right, it's going to be like it's reading your mind. So, thanks for watching.